Good morning, bird brains, and welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to be talking about TPMS for your motorcycle. Let's get into it. Good God, this garage is a mess. I swear I just cleaned it like 2 weeks ago. So in case you don't know what TPMS is, it stands for Tire Pressure Monitoring System. It's what lights up in your car when, you have a flat tire or you're low on air in one of the tires, and it lets you know. Well, I would say a few years ago you started seeing these Bluetooth TPMS sensors start popping up for motorcycles, but they've been really expensive and I haven't been super impressed with any of the features of a lot of them so far. But this company reached out to me called Fobo Bike 2 with their new product, and I think it actually is going to make the cut. If it is as great as they say it is, I believe that this might be the one that goes on my bikes. So I felt like the best way to kind of introduce you guys to the product, kind of show you what features it has, is just to film myself putting it on the bike and kind of walking you through step by step on how to put these on, how it works with your phone, and go through just some of the basic features of it. So let's get this box open. All right, so here we have the box here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut open this plastic real quick. And as I'm opening it up, I'll go ahead and read some of the stuff that it has on the back here. It says real-time monitoring of tire pressure and temperature, remote monitoring, auto push and pull data, so that means it'll automatically go to your phone, a 3-level smart alert for tire pressure breach, seamless swap from one smart device to another, concurrent monitoring up to 19 wheels, audible alert through Bluetooth headsets, haptic and visual alerts on compatible smartwatches. It is IP57 waterproof, battery life lasts up to 1 year. It uses a CR1632 battery. That's like a watch battery. You can pick those up on Amazon really easily. I actually had to purchase some of those for one of my car remotes not too long ago. Maximum pressure of 116 PSI and operates from -40 Celsius to +85 Celsius. I'll go ahead and convert that to American here. It has a 24/7 monitoring, slow and fast leak detection, Fobo Share, don't know what that is, 2-level theft deterrent, as well as easy installation. I rate these on if Brad can do it by himself or not. All right, so inside the box, you've got the 2 devices here. These will of course go one on each wheel. And we have, looks to be like a little keychain thing, maybe some adapters, don't know what that is. The 2 batteries and what appears to be the sensors. So these must just be like end caps or something. I don't know, maybe I should read the directions. Those must be the lock nut. I'm probably not gonna install those just because my bike stays in a garage for most of its life. I mean, when it's not being ridden, I should say. And I don't think I should need locks. But it does say it has step-by-step install instructions once you download the app and get everything sorted there first. That's what the directions are telling me. That's what you should do. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow that. All right, so first things first is to go to your app store, whether that be Google Play or the Apple App Store, and search for Fobo Bike 2. Comes up and we'll go ahead and install that. All right, once that's installed, we'll go ahead and open it. And it says here we'll have to sign in using a Facebook or Google account. So I'm gonna sign in with my Google, go ahead and use my Bike and Bird account. It says allow the permissions when prompted by the app. All right, now we're going to add a bike to the list. Simply press the plus button. Only allow while using it. Access, keep while in use access. All right, so it's asking us, do we want to add a motorcycle or a bicycle? So we'll go ahead and hit motorcycle, and we'll name this one Battle Donkey, since that's the name of the touring bike that we'll start with. Recommended is going to be 44, I believe. All right, I'll leave it at 40, 50, 60, that'll work. Rear tire will do the same, 40, 50, 60. And then we will go ahead and click save. Install sensor. Okay, install sensor at rear tire, touch sensor with your device, press proceed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and throw it on the bike then. So this right here is the main reason why I wanted these on the touring bike especially, is because to get to the rear tire is very difficult. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the saddlebag just to make things easier to see for you guys, but I understand I can get to the sensor without taking this off. This is purely just for you. All right, so of course it's not going to be in an easy place to film, but my tire stem is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take off this little boy right here, and I'll go ahead and install the Fobo sensor where that one used to go. All right, make sure it's tight. All right, now it says touch sensor with your device. I don't believe it actually means touch it, but I'll go ahead and hit proceed. It's going to scan for the sensor. Sensor too far. Remove sensor at rear tire for 8 seconds. Put the sensor back. Place your phone near the sensor plus retry. All right, so in order to get my phone in here, I had to take my case off. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get it really close. I think it might be using NFC to connect. So I'm gonna hit retry for 8 seconds, put it back. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I should follow the directions. All right, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Went ahead and put it back on. I'm going to touch the sensor with my phone and hit retry. All right, so that worked. All right, so here we are at the front tire. Obviously a lot easier to get to and a lot easier to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the valve cover. Then I'm going to install the Fobo unit. And follow the instructions this time. I'm going to touch it with my device and hit proceed. All right, there we go. All right, so as you can see, it's giving me a overpressure warning, and I think I realized what I did wrong. So I think I need to go into settings because it's registering in kPa, which I believe is kilopascals, which is the sensor or the pressure unit. Yeah, okay, so I need to change this to PSI. Change pressure unit, yes, confirm. I'm gonna move it to Fahrenheit since we're in America. All right, now I need to go back in and edit this bike because that needs to be set at 44, which is what it actually is. So it'll set my minimum threshold at 41. I'm okay with that. Maximum, I'll move that down to 50. And then I'll do the same with the front tire. All right, there you go. So that looks to be all set up. We'll go ahead and save that. And that noise you just heard is an actual low pressure alert, because my tires are actually at 32.2 in the front and 34.7 in the rear. So it actually is lower than it should be. What's great about this is you saw how hard it is to get to my rear tire. Instead of actually getting back there and checking it with a pressure gauge, I can actually now just pull it up on my app. So now let's see how easy it is to add a second bike with a second set. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to add. I'm gonna go ahead and click motorbike, and this one is going to be the Chubby Shuttle. And it has the exact same tire pressure recommendations as my touring bike. So I'm gonna go ahead and set 44 recommended, 41, 50 as the min and max, and hit save. Now I need to install the sensors again. I'm not gonna make you guys watch that. You just watched it. Be right back. So that one was much easier as expected, but as you can see, I've got a very low tire pressure in both the front and the rear. One thing I wanna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these off and check it with an independent tire pressure gauge and see how close they are. All right, so here we are on the front wheel of the Chubby Shuttle. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the sensor, but before I do, you can see the front tire is showing at 27 pounds even. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this and then install this. All right, there we go, got it on. And we're at 27.7, so we're plus minus 1 pound. I'm totally okay with that. And then let's see how this works. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this back on. We'll see if this updates. Boom, there it goes. It takes a couple seconds, but it definitely does update without any sort of interference. All right, so that's pretty much all there is to it. I went ahead and confirmed that all the extra stuff in here is simply just to lock the device on there. The keychain thing was to hold this, which allows you to take the thing on and off when you're out riding or something like that. But like I said, I don't have a worry of theft where my bikes are kept, so I'm not going to touch those. And that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. It's a very simple device, but it does what it needs to do. Now, if I'm about to go for a ride, I can simply click on which bike I'm going to take and see exactly where my tires are set at. And that will allow me to know, do I need to fill them up? Do I need to take some air out or what have you? And what I think is really cool as well is you can also check the temperature, so you'll know exactly how hot your tires are getting and things of that nature. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to this product down in the description. Fobo was also nice enough to give you guys a special discount code that is also going to be down there in the description. And if you have any questions about this product, you can leave them down in the description and hopefully I can answer them, or you can visit that link and visit their customer support site as well. But now that I've gone through the entire install, I do give it a thumbs up for easy enough for Brad to do it by himself. Even with recording the video, it took me under 30 minutes. So if you've got fingers in a phone, I believe that you can do this no problem. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It does help out the channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.